Hey, how are you guys doing? This is the House of Hamm, and I am the Empress of the Manor, and this is
Lady of Shade.
the Lady of Shade. That's right, Miss Lisa, and we are here with another episode of the House of Hamm. We're excited to have you here in the house with us, and this should be a fun show today. So we're gonna have what we're working on, advice from the aunties. I don't know if we're gonna do a topic or not. We may not, and we're gonna have full-chested fail, and this one is going to be really good. So, on to the next segment. All right, so now we're going to get into what we're working on or what we're growing. I personally am kind of excited. I have a cherry tomato plant, and I'm seeing some tomatoes on my plant, and so there's little itty bitty teeny ones. I'm really excited about it though. And I have a pepper plant, and it's got 2 peppers on it, and they're getting big, and I'm totally stoked. So, and then this I'm actually really proud of. I'm getting to the end of my blanket. And see, here are my flowers, and I keep getting distracted while I'm while I'm crocheting. I'm trying to do an order, right? And if you notice, I keep thinking, oh, I've got the next one in line, and then I miss one. See, I missed one. So, and I did the same thing here.
Oh, I see.
So I've got more yellows than because this is where the flowers go.
Okay, the bumpy ones. These big bumpy ones.
And I missed one. And I'm like, and part of me was like, do I cut it off? Do I leave it? And so I've just left it. So it's going to be rando.
Get another color and just put them on there.
I've been filling in the yellows because the yellow is kind of a nice accent color.
Okay, if you've got a color.
But basically, once it's rolled up, it will look like a bouquet of flowers. And hopefully by next episode, it'll be completely done, but we'll see.
You'll see.
And these are supposed to be morning glories. That's
what they. Okay, even the yellow.
Yeah, I don't know. Are morning glories not yellow? I don't know what color they are. So I just picked colors I thought would look good in a bouquet.
In a bouquet.
Yes, in a bouquet. Okay. So that's what I'm working on. Miss Lisa, what are you working on?
Well, my job has a fundraiser in the summertime. I mean, at Christmas. So now I'm looking for some Christmas crafts for our December fundraiser for the Second Harvest Food Bank.
Very cool.
So that's what I'm doing. And of course, my garden, I do have a tomato plant that finally, a cluster of tomatoes on it. I'm like, yay, I'm going to get to eat something.
Cool. And maybe I can make one of those blankets for your fundraiser.
Or
something.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You can pick the colors.
Yes.
I actually have, because I was planning on, spoiler alert, I was going to potentially make you one of these for Christmas. And so I got the chenille yarn to make a nice big one.
Okay, now if you make one for me, I'm not giving it to our fundraiser.
I know, but I'm thinking if you want to pick out some yarn and colors,
all right.
I might, because it's Christmas, so it's far enough away.
That
procrastinating me could get one done.
With all your other Christmas crafts. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm picking out Christmas crafts so I can get started on them now.
Thank you for the reminder. I need to do the same thing.
Instead of going, oh my God, it's December 5th.
Right. Locking it in my brain. Yes, I need to get started on my Christmas crochet projects.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Christmas fundraiser for the Second Harvest fundraiser we have at work, and garden stuff. And finally, I've got some tomatoes. My potatoes have started to come up. I've got onions. I totally want to clip the green parts off and forget whether they turn into bigger onions.
Okay, so potatoes. So do you? I know when we were out at Dad's, he had this bin and all this greenery, and he said that after it grew up, he was going to put more dirt on it, and it'll get more potatoes? Are you doing that?
I don't hill up. It's called hilling up.
Okay.
And there are a lot of people who won't grow a potato if they don't hill it up.
Oh.
And then there are some people who are like, I'm not doing that. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, and see, I kind of want to try potatoes because I love them.
Right.
But I don't know. I didn't plant any, so is it too late?
That's a good question. I don't know that I've ever planted any this late.
Okay.
But it can't.
Maybe it'll wait for next year.
No, I'm one of these gardeners. It's like, well, it's a seed, so plant it and see what happens.
Is that something you can bring inside?
I don't know. That's another thing.
I have all the questions.
You got all the questions. Here's what I'm thinking that since it's potatoes, maybe because you're thinking about temperature and light for the green stuff. Right. You're not trying to get something to fruit like a tomato. Right. Like if you bring in a tomato, you may or may not need special lights to actually get a tomato off of it. Okay.
Like my poor citrus tree that died.
Yeah, there's some things that are probably going to need outdoor light or special lights, and some things you can probably just grow. Like I'm pretty sure if I bring some of my mint in, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll be covered in mint, which is going crazy by the way.
I'm really surprised at how the lemon balm has spread.
Yes,
and I'm gonna have to look up how to clip it.
Clip it. You probably
looks like it's just kind of.
You probably just clip it any kind of, just like I do like my chives outside my kitchen. I probably just grab up a bunch
all the way to
clip
the
up
lettuce.
A pause. Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll just probably go back out. I'm guessing but we can look it up. Yeah,
that's kind of.
And you could probably start drying it. You've got a dehydrator.
No,
I've got one. We could pull that thing out and see what. I haven't used it in a couple of years actually, so I'm thinking we could probably pull that thing out and make.
And that's how you make the tea, and now with the stevia, you don't have to dry it out.
You don't have to dry it out, but what I'm thinking is if you're going to want some in the winter time,
that makes
unless
sense.
You're going to clean it off really good and then bring it inside.
Yeah, like a herb.
I feel like
a herb garden kind of. Okay.
Or even you've got that sunroom. You could either tie your things up, hang them up, and let them dry naturally.
It gets pretty cold in there in the wintertime, though.
You're gonna do it before the winter comes.
Okay. All right.
So that's what I'm saying. You could dry. You don't have to use a dehydrator to dry herbs.
Okay.
And that's probably one of the best ways to preserve them if you're not going to bring the plant in.
Gotcha.
So you dry them, then you store them probably in an airtight glass jar with the little moisture thing.
Right. Okay.
So
okay.
And as for what will grow inside, I guess maybe this winter
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, this winter we got some planting. I've got a sunroom. You've got a sunroom.
Yes, I worry because it gets my sunroom gets cold. It's because there's just so much sun and it's not really insulated, and so in the winter it's cold, summer it's hot. That's why I keep the door closed. Just to keep.
I
conserve energy.
I know. So, I understand. I do. So that's I guess we're going to try and get some answers to your questions, your gardening questions this winter.
Well, all right. All right. So I have this topic, and I'm actually interested to hear your take on this. I was watching. Kev on stage had this little thing and it popped up, and he was talking to this there was this lady, and she was texting some guy who they were supposed to be meeting for a date, and in her text it said he said, "Oh, I look forward to seeing you," and she's like, "Okay, I'll meet you there at 8:30 or something like that," right? And it was only I think it was a Sunday when they were texting. They were supposed to be meeting on a Tuesday. And he, on that Tuesday, sent her a message that said, I'm running 5 minutes late. I'll be there. And her response was, you didn't confirm with me, so I'm doing something else. Right. And so, and Kevin on stage was like, is this a thing? And he goes, and then I saw on TikTok all these women who were like, he didn't confirm, so I went out with my girls and, all that stuff. And of course, Kevin on stage has been married for since he was in high school.
Years, yeah.
And he's like, I'm so glad I don't date. But my question is, why wouldn't you reach out to confirm? Why would you have to wait for someone to confirm with you? And then if they don't confirm with you, you make other plans. I feel like that's kind of rude. And the question was, who's in the wrong here?
Okay.
I personally feel like she was in the wrong.
Okay, I need to I'm missing something. Did didn't they say Tuesday at 8:30?
Right, yes.
Then as far as I'm concerned, we have an appointment.
Exactly.
And you don't have to confirm.
Right.
And I plan to be there Tuesday at 8:30.
Okay. Then I'm not crazy.
No.
I was just like, that's kind of rude.
If I haven't heard from you by Tuesday at 8:30, I go and you have 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's my thing. 15 minutes. And if you don't show up or let me know something, and I'm not really, if you call me at
I feel like if it was
8:35,
right,
and say, well, I'm running a little late, I'm probably gonna be like, how late? How long?
Right.
And then I might say, oh, we need to reschedule,
right. Yeah.
Or even like we need to reschedule it.
It was weird to me because it was like 2 days. It's not like for me, I know like I have someone who's a friend and mentor. We will schedule lunches out like 3 weeks out. Or,
right. If you schedule
a couple weeks out. And so, at the beginning of the week, one of us will text and be like, hey, are we still on for lunch? Or whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's different, I feel like. But if it's just 2 days and you actually said, we're going to meet 8:30 here this time, then I don't feel like they need to confirm the day of.
Here's my thing. I feel like, and I don't think she wasn't that interested. She really didn't want to go.
Yep. Or she found something better to do.
She found something better to do. Maybe didn't want to be that person. Which I'm like, it's okay to be that person. You just be like,
but you just gotta be like, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Yeah.
Be courteous. I don't know.
Because it was 2 days. What else could she have planned? Right. Even though we planned stuff like first thing in the morning. And like,
how many times have I been like, hey, I'm having a barbecue this weekend?
Yeah. So, but no, I feel like she's in the wrong because it's, to me, if it was, we're talking on Sunday, you're like, hey, let's get together. And it's like, and you both say Tuesday at 8:30. That's a date.
Well, I feel like it's rude too.
I do feel like it's
really rude.
Except, thinking like.
I also feel like, and I get like with the whole dating thing, and you want the man that you're dating to be thoughtful, this, that, or whatever. There is nothing wrong with you reaching out and going, "Hey, are we still on for today?" And then if you don't hear back, then make other plans.
I'm probably not even doing that. I'm gonna be like, oh, we said Tuesday at 8:30. Tuesday at 8:30 rolls around. Yeah, that's your chance.
Yeah.
Period.
And if you miss it, you miss it. You just catch the next train.
So I do think she was probably wrong, but I also think maybe there's a level she didn't really want to go out with him in the first place.
Right, because the thing is if she really liked him, really wanted to see him, it wouldn't matter. So, all right. Thank you for your insight.
That was an easy one.
I know, but I was really like, because he showed several people, and I'm like, what the hell is this new TikTok trend? Seriously, come on.
And like I said,
well, and you can't really. It's also the letting TikTok, dictate something like that is.
Well, if you're not grown, then you might play some of those.
Exactly.
You're not very self-aware. Yeah. That's what I'm getting at. Not grown, self-aware.
Not cool.
Yeah, no, whatever, man. 2 days. Whatever. Okay. Well, I don't even go out with people I don't want to. Why play that game? Right. I'm too old for that stuff.
Very, very true. So, all right. All right. So now we're going to get into what would the aunties say. My handsome assistant, my son, has picked a Reddit story for us to read, or for me to read and us to react to. So let's hope it's not too long. I don't think it is. Okay.
Or triggering, for that matter.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Last week was something. Okay. It says, am I the a-hole for not inviting my friend to hang out, then not showing up when she invited herself, and maybe letting her think she was invited? Okay. It'll be interesting to see what I know. I'm like, huh? Yeah. Okay. It says, I, 26 male, am part of a WhatsApp group with 5 close friends. 2 of them are girls. Let's call them Rose and Nina. We all hang out in different combos sometimes. So a few nights ago, I was working a hotel shift. My hours are always chaotic. And during a slow moment, I text the group chat. I asked Rose if she would like to go photography hunting later that night around 9, if I'm already off work by then. This is something Rose and I do together pretty often. Just drive around the city at night taking photos. Okay, that's cool. Rose said sure and told me to just drop her a message when I got off. All good so far. But then Nina asked if she could come too. Here's the part I'm conflicted about. I didn't respond because honestly, I didn't really want her to come. But if I told her no, she would just stir up drama, accusing us of excluding her, etc. Let me be clear, I don't like Nina. I don't dislike Nina, sorry. She's my friend, but she tends to get really rigid about plans and timing. She gets anxious or upset if things don't go exactly as expected, and this was just supposed to be a chill last minute outing if I even got off work on time. Rose replied to Nina and said, sure, if you'd like, probably just to be polite. So basically, the plan was still up in the air. At around 8:30 p.m., I realized work wasn't slowing down, so I texted the group telling Rose I was sorry and something came up and looked like I wouldn't be getting off of work anytime soon. Rose responded that it was totally fine and she understood. Nina didn't reply. The next morning, she went off in the group chat saying that she had gone to the place we usually meet, waited alone, and felt completely disrespected. She accused us of not valuing her time and being passive aggressive by inviting her and then not showing up. Oh my God. I never invited her. I didn't respond. I wasn't even sure I'd be free. I messaged to say I couldn't make it. The thing is, Nina can be really difficult at times. Like whenever any of us make plans without her, she would get upset. Or when we text one another privately, she says she feels excluded. But whenever we make plans without her on the group chat, she almost always will invite herself. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Nina has a tendency to insert herself into casual plans and then get really upset when things change. I thought I was doing the mature thing by staying silent instead of outright saying no. I'd rather you didn't come. Some mutual friends are saying I should have been clear and that not inviting someone isn't the same as saying they shouldn't come. Others say Nina was out of line for assuming she was invited in the first place. So, am I the asshole for not inviting Nina, not clarifying anything, and then not showing up when she showed up anyway?
You all suck. You all need to grow the fuck up.
Oh my God, yes. Yes.
Let your yes be yes, your no be no.
Oh, she's getting biblical with it, y'all.
And if Nina wants to bounce, deuces.
Well, the other, but
I'm sorry.
He did say, "I'm not going to be able to make it."
But that's what I'm saying. There was something
there must have been a miscommunication somewhere.
But what I'm saying is, if you're right, there's something in the chat where he says, "I'm not going to make it," and I think there was something. Was it Rose? Didn't he also say something about okay, that's fine?
Yeah.
So that means it's up to Nina and Rose to decide if that means nothing's happening,
right?
Or are we
going to do something without?
It sounds like if these people are all around the same age.
Yeah.
How hard would it have been to be like, so are we going without him? What are you guys going to do? You just drive. And for me, I'm sorry, you're just going to drive around and take pictures? Right. No. Sorry.
Not good.
I have a couch and chips and soda.
And Netflix.
And I don't need to go. You guys have fun.
Right.
Send
Take some great pictures.
Yeah. But, they're all, I suppose, at that age, you still have stuff you haven't learned about yourself. You may still have stuff you haven't learned about communication and how to just be okay with.
But the thing is you can't be upset that someone disrespected your time when you invite yourself.
Or you're not even making sure that you're invited.
Right.
That's why I say they all suck. One, she wants to invite herself. She wants to be a part of whatever. And she's not organizing anything.
Right.
First of all.
Yeah.
Then you've got the dude who's like, well, I don't dislike her. He dislikes her, by the way. Sorry. I'm
He's
sorry.
trying to be nice.
He's trying to be nice. And then they're like, we all, anytime you're like, well, we don't invite her. That means you don't want her there.
Because she's uptight.
Neurodivergent. What the heck ever. Yeah. You don't want her there. You don't want to hang out with her, or only small doses.
Yeah. Because there are some people that are okay in small doses.
Right.
And that's actually okay too. It's okay to, be like, I can only take this person in small doses because
they're too much.
Or your personalities clash or whatever, But yeah, I feel like you're right. Everybody sucks in this scenario, except for maybe Rose, who was just along for the ride.
Yes, we haven't heard anything.
But the other two people both kind of suck. But I'm sorry, Nina sucks the most.
But he said their friend group. He mentioned the other ones when they do things casually, whatever. Nina is clearly a different personality type, and let's casually do this.
Right.
She is like
type A.
I don't even think it's type A. I think that some people are very good with being fluid.
Right.
Some people are like, what are we doing? What does that mean?
It's almost kind of like you and I, honestly.
Yes. Yes. I mean, what are we doing? Does that mean we're meeting at 12? Or does that mean we're not meeting until you give me a call?
Oh, we'll get around to it. I'll give you a call.
It's like, okay. So, and that means, if you give me a call and you call at 12, I'm like, oh, well.
But the thing is,
no,
I
don't think so.
I believe because we are, you're more of the, I need specifics. I'm more of the, it'll happen when it happens, fluid. But I know that about you.
Right.
And because you are important to me, I'm going to make sure, okay, we're doing this at 3, we're starting at 3. And if you want to come over early and help, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But you know what I mean? And so I'll set a time.
Exactly.
And sometimes because of our family and friends, I'll set a time.
CP time.
I'll set it for 3, knowing that nobody's going to show up until 3:45, 4-ish. So, yeah, I've done that before. We even had a friend at one point. When we would plan stuff, we would tell her it was like an hour and a half earlier than the actual time.
That's what was?
Yes.
Okay. There are some people.
So, but because some people, time is
very fluid.
It is very
fluid.
And
some people get very insulted too. They're just like, you're you're inconsiderate. You're wasting my time. You're like, okay. And when some people feel that, go away. And some people feel that way, that, then you do have to be careful with them.
Oh, yeah.
But he mentioned other friend groups. And so I believe he really didn't want Nina there.
Right.
And he should have said that.
He should have just said, this is kind of me and Rose's thing.
This is me and Rose's thing. Right. Whether he wants to get next to Rose or not.
Well, and the thing is, he didn't tell her it was okay.
Rose did. Right. And so he also needs to have a talk with Rose.
Right. And be like, hey.
And Rose probably, now here's another thing. You get these dynamics when you have intermixed friend groups.
Oh, yeah. And so maybe Rose was like, I don't want to
be alone with him.
I mean, yeah, so there's probably elements to this whole story
that's
that
what I'm
saying.
Know about. There's some missing things in there.
No, absolutely.
And so as it stands, they do all suck.
Yeah.
You think Nina maybe a little more. Me, I think maybe the dude, because again, at some point he has to say no.
Yeah.
Or say no because or even like no because you set times. I don't know if there's going to be a set time.
Right.
So you should not count on this.
Right, because he
could
leave
it there and let her take it away.
If I'll be able to get off work or not. And yeah, that's true.
They all suck. They all suck.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're right. They do. They do. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, and there you have it from the aunties.
The aunties think they all suck. Monee thinks Nina more.
Right. But they do all suck. All right, you guys, we're back with the next segment, and we're gonna do full chested fails. And what that is when somebody gets on the internet and says the most audacious things with their full chest. And this week, I know I've been showing a lot of guys saying a lot of crazy stuff. This one is actually a woman, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Ooh. So, yeah, and this man should run for the hills.
Oh, Lord.
And so it says, man in shock and walks out on his date after she brings her friend along on their first date. Oh, dear God. I know.
I'm embarrassed for everyone involved at this point.
Okay, so. Can I put it this way?
Lord. Oh my God. Oh. What the heck? No. What the heck is wrong with this woman?
Yeah. And whoa, what? She's gonna need your card at the bar?
No, she's not. Y'all gonna have to figure that out without me.
She straight said, "Lose my number."
Who raised these people? Lord.
Audacity. How are you bringing your best friend and expecting the guy that you're dating to pay for both of you? And of course,
the guy you want to date, he wants to date you. They're not, it doesn't seem, if it's their first date, they're not even dating yet.
Well, he said he was taking her, they were supposed to be going out on a date for her birthday. Okay. And I could see if they were going out on a date for her birthday, her friends being there.
Didn't they say that was the first date? Didn't that thing say first date?
I don't know if it was first date. I don't know if it was first date.
I might have missed that.
It was, he met her for a date for her birthday. But the thing is, I could see if you were going on a date for your birthday and you had your friends there because it was your birthday, and you might expect him to pay for you, but not be like, oh, my friend's here. She's at the bar. She's going to need your card at the bar because you're going to pay for both of us. It's like, no, what the hell? And of course, I know the response is never supposed to be, you know, am I getting something out of the deal from both of you? You know what I mean? But it's like, no, really, but he did say, I'm not dating both of you. I'm dating you. And she's like, oh no, you're just dating me. That would be gross. It's like, okay, well then why would you expect for him to pay for your friend? I mean, first of all, that doesn't make any sense. And why would you bring someone if you hadn't discussed it ahead of time? Why would you bring another person on your date? I mean, it does seem like she was looking for him to be a purse and pay for everything.
It just seems like, okay, first of all, I'm not even sure why you would be having a date with, it seems like they are just getting together or haven't been together very long.
Right.
So that person, I probably would reserve my birthday for, you can come along if you like. I don't think this is a proper date. But this is just going to be me and my
this
is going to be celebrating. Yeah. And I know you're new to the group and I want you to be included. So please do come along if you wish.
Even if he said I'd like to take you out for your birthday, she could be like, well, I got plans on my birthday, but I'd love to go out before.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not
not bring other people along. That just, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I was like you were. I was like, what the hell? And then to go back and forth with him about it too. And then like, well, lose my number. It's like,
Who said that?
That's what she. Yeah. He basically told her to lose my number. So I mean,
which obviously she's fine with.
He should
I mean,
absolutely
she should be because
run like his hair is on fire.
Because I don't think she's really interested in him, or they're not going to line up on what a healthy relationship looks like.
Agreed.
Not at all, because what you're supposed to do if it's a first date, which you're saying it wasn't, is you're supposed to have your friend on. First of all, no first dates on your birthday if you've got friends and family who will celebrate it with you.
Absolutely.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He should not have been. I feel like if it's the first date, there's no way he should have been included at all.
Right.
It's too overwhelming for him to meet all her friends and family on the first date. That's a non-starter.
Yeah.
If they're short term, they've just started dating. Again, they're probably friends and family, and things that she had planned.
Yeah.
And so she could have. Yeah,
so weird.
It's weird. It is audacious. It's ridiculous. She needs counseling, and he should run.
He should absolutely run like his hair is.
He should run.
Fire. Run like your hair is on fire, dude.
I don't think they're. I mean,
he did. He was smart to just remove himself from the situation and be like, "I'm gonna go have a good birthday. Lose my number."
Right. I mean,
that was the smart move.
Yeah, right. We don't know what his intentions are or what kind of guy he is, but she certainly showed her hand first.
Absolutely.
He could be just as awful as she is.
Yeah, you never know. But at least
she said it first.
That was just insane.
She's terrible.
Yeah. So I was full chested fails.
Wow.
Yeah. Just the audacity. Anyways, so that is the House of Hamm for this episode. We want to thank you for hanging out with us. We had fun. I am the Empress of the Manor, and this is
Lady of Shade.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day, night, week, wherever you are, and we send you nothing but love and light. Bye.